Now, welcome to Uncensored Friday Live with Obuku Minkumanana to Bediako-Poku, the ordained Crown Prince of Ghana and the Falcon of Africa. Today is a Friday, of course. Today is Ikejaku Feast Day, and we are celebrating happy 250 years anniversary to the United States of America, man. And today is 3rd July 2026. And of course, today we are celebrating the United States of America and the Freedom 250 State Fair debacle. It's just testament to whatever it is. 250 years, man. You guys, the last 250 years, study your history, civilize yourselves. Because we won't even go far. I don't need to go that far, man. I'll start with Obama, of course. Obama came to Ghana in 2009, told us that we should let our institutions work. And later, look at what he did to Gaddafi in Libya. When we thought he was one of us, he was the one. So one day, of course, there will be a petition to a court. We need to trial him. What he did in Libya. Now I see you guys try to wash him like he was a saint. He wasn't. Maybe to you guys in the United States, but what he did in Africa, the youth, what he did to us, what he did in Libya, the repercussions ever since. Look at the terrorism in Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger, and all these other places. It was as a result of what happened in Libya. We didn't have this. And then came the spring, the Arab Spring. It was all engineered. We knew it. We were studying the patterns. So that is what Barack Obama did. Joe Biden, of course, with Kamala Harris, started a genocide in Gaza. They have the rights to defend themselves. Only them. Such a society that is far gone. The society is far gone. No morals or whatsoever. I throw people for Kevin Taylor. Dabena Woba Ghana, move back. El Nino, no, it will be hitting the United States very, very soon. I was saying a cleansing assassin kakra. Kevin Taylor. Kevin, move back. Move to Volta region. So we are talking about the leadership and what past presidents and current presidents have done. And let us talk about Donald Trump, his second term. Look at what he started with the Panama Canal. Look at what he did to Maduro. Look at him going to Greenland and trying to annex it, breaching the sovereignty of Denmark, the alliance of NATO, blah, blah, blah. Look at what he came to Nigeria, and Tinubu, of course, being the Tinubu he is. Are you a Tinubu? Or are you an Akufo-Addo? Are you a Tinubu or are you an Akufo-Addo? Right? Look at what he did in Minab. Now remember, America is now 250 years today on the 4th of July. And they went to a civilization, a continuous civilization, 5,000 years of continuous civilization, Persia, which is Iran, modern day Iran. We are now called Ghana, but we used to be called Gold Coast. Some of us were still Asante Kingdom, right? So we are the same people, and Iran is Persia. We all know that with history. 5,000 continuous civilization. One of the most civilized people in the world. And then you go in there, first of all, look at what you did in Minab. How can you tell me you breach a country, go in there, kill 110 baby girls, little beautiful baby girls, a girls' school full of children, and then also kill 26 teachers, making close to 150 people. And also, wait, listen to the most grueling part of the story. They were even double tapped, meaning after they bombed the place, they waited for, let's say, an hour or 2 hours or 30 minutes and was surveilling and made sure fire service people, police, rescuers, everybody, families, everybody rush again to the scene to see what has happened, and then another bomb goes off. So that is double tapping. And that is what Donald Trump did in Iran. He didn't just end there. He went to kill their supreme leader. Just like how we revere Otunfuo. Imagine that. That is what he did to the people of Iran. And then they want us to believe that Iran are the bad guys. Meanwhile, everything you've done from Japan, show me a country you've not left your low vibrations. Show me a country. And you claim you are the most civilized people. Civilization is not the buildings. As a matter of fact, everything there were built by melanated kings and queens. You know it. You can never build. You have never built anything. You destroy. That is who you are. So I hope the El Nino can take, you see, just like in 1877, 50 million people died of melanoma. And I'm hoping we clean a lot. Whatever is happening to you is as a result of whatever happened in Gaza and what is happening in Iran. You went and killed the Ayatollah, an 80-year-old man. He waited for you guys. He didn't run away. He wanted to become a martyr instead. So you gave him flames. That is what you gave him. So France, Britain, Germany, Switzerland, and a few European countries have been burning, drowning. Yes, we too eduoboni sometimes ebi kawanu enti Ghana for say ebi kamwanu a mu se obogumenguma na no chi Bediako-Poku mi diku wo do 2 million nyonyemu e wo baby bebre enti no mo nso ne yebeko school mi se me na na esio ta no ta akra ta kofie na ya wudawu bibomu mu ase ma atanofo nyina bibomu mu ase ma tepaba ne me ko afu me Bediako a mitwam tepa enti mi duru tepa pe na me ne me na tepaba ne a edi nkomo ansa na matwa mi journey no so na mafa go so. Oh, I love going on that lane. Munya road ne mame. Na me nko ahafu me Bediako mafifie. I need to go back into the forest, man. It's been a while since I went inside the forest. So as I've been saying, in just 77 years, the Eiffel Tower and the Statue of Liberty will cease to have viewers. Recently, they have shut off CERN on the 29th of June, right? They shut it off. Because the same thing they used to make your vibrations that low were the same things we were using to reignite what was in you. We are bringing a civilization to the United States. And let history remember that Ghanaians civilized the United States again. And Zora Kwame Mamdani and the Democrats, socialists popping up all around the United States. I'm sending you grace, I'm sending you the power, and I'm sending you abundance. Remember, scientific socialism, the Pan-African system, the higher consciousness. You've been kept in a loop for a very long time, United States. So on your 250th birthday, the number 7, 2 plus 5 plus 0 is 7. And as I've been using the 777 and telling you guys that in 77 years, the Eiffel Tower and the Statue of Liberty will cease to have viewers. Kaboom. You did this to yourself by committing a genocide in 4K in Gaza. You did this to yourself. What a man will so is what he or she will reap. Of course, Donald Trump used that same war to make millions, billions of the United States tax dollars and the citizens. First of all, he manipulates the stock market. Anytime he's about to announce something, always study the stock market. Who is buying which share? Who has become the shareholder of this? Watch it and study it. It was evident for everybody to see. Now, not just that, Donald Trump has been using the Strait of Hormuz to his benefit as well. Inside trading, he's been inside trading as well. Look at what he did with Dell Technologies. Now, Donald Trump bought stocks in Dell Technologies, right? Between $1 to $5 million in Dell Technologies. And then he later, about 9 to 10 days later, he went publicly as the president of the United States and told his followers and every American to get themselves a Dell, right? After he had bought stocks in the company. Not just that, he also, there was this $9.7 billion contract between the Pentagon and Dell Technologies afterwards. So, inside trading, manipulating stock markets, even that alone, what do you expect? You gave your country to a con artist. You gave your country to a man belonging to the Epstein class, Epstein's best friend. That is who you gave your nuclear codes to, your power to, as the United States. So if sin is off, awaken to the truth in you. Remember your Harriet Tubmans. Remember your Lewis Howard Ladamers. Remember the geniuses that has come out of you guys. Remember your Martin Luther Kings, your Malcolm X's. Remember your Marcus Mozart Garvey. Remember Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Remember who you are. So that is what Donald Trump has been doing. Just Donald Trump. Look at the Lincoln Memorial Reflecting Pool saga, right? Now, Donald Trump said he knows a guy, he has his own guy, no tendering whatsoever. He has his pool guy that can fix the algae-infested pool for $1 to $2 million. That is what he told the American taxpayer. Later on, the pool ended up costing in excess of $14 million, right? Now, before the pool could even dry, this man, in his own senile brain, drove through the reflecting pool, and days later, the algae came back than never before. So after spending $40 million, the reflecting pool still has algae in it. Then he comes up with his own story of vandalism, speaking about how there was a gas under the pool. Come on, the paints are coming off. Look at what he's doing to the White House, the East Wing. He has brought it down. I said they never build a thing. Trust me, if you give Donald Trump the next 10 years, he can never finish that building. He will keep being the con artist that he is, and he will keep siphoning money out of the treasury. The United States of America. Of course, he's been sleeping on official duties too. Because at night, an 80-year-old man, instead of him sleeping, is on Truth Social posting all kinds of come on. So in the day, instead of him sleeping at night, he's awake on Truth Social, and during working hours, he's sleeping at the job. Tell me, which job will allow you to sleep like the way Donald Trump has been sleeping on official presidential meetings. This man has been sleeping so much that an ancestor in Sleepy Joe Biden is making fun of him. And watch Sleepy Joe Biden right here.
Or the fact that he's diminished our standing in the eyes of the world more than any president in history has. It's not just his vanity projects, tearing down the east wing of the White House, making room for his ballroom, putting his name on the Kennedy Center, building an arch in his own honor, or even hiring his own pool guy to fix the reflecting pool. Whoa, what a loser.
So there you have it. Even Joe Biden is making fun of Donald Trump, man. And the way he used to tease Joe Biden, and now he's worse. Happy 250th anniversary to the United States of America, man. You guys, sin has been shut off, and I hope you now civilize yourself and emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. Of course, the midterms is coming up, and they've been talking about it. You saw what Speaker Mike Johnson said. And let us watch this video and in your own mind, analyze what they mean.
If we were to lose the midterms, heaven forbid, these Democrats, y'all, impeachment's not even the big concern. They will turn every committee of Congress into an investigative body, and they'll go after the president's family, the cabinet, his donors and friends. Half of you in this room will be targeted. I run the protection program. I'll take care of you, okay? We're going to win. We're going to win the midterm, okay? All right?
So I don't need to say it. Everything is already evidence for everybody to see. They are saying it is there in 4K videos. They are there saying it with their mouths. So, Zora Kwame Mamdani, shout outs to you, my brother. I'm sending you love. I'm sending you power. I'm sending you grace from Accra, Ghana, Africa. You are doing a marvelous job, and learn more about scientific socialism, of course. And because you are called Kwame, I know you embody the spirit of Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. So go and be you, and always remember scientific socialism. The homelessness in the United States is too much. It's way too much. Meanwhile, Donald Trump says he's been talking to Theodore Roosevelt. There is a reason they keep making him take so many cognitive exams. What are you still waiting for, the United States? I said civilization is not the buildings. I love your stadiums, your World Cup stadiums. Look at the stadium in Canada, for instance. I love that stadium, the one near the mountain. So beautiful. I want to replicate it in Ghana, in Hafumem Bediako. I love it. I love what I saw, right? So shout outs to Canada, but we have a beef with Canada with what you did with Party. We know the UK controls Canada. It's Commonwealth. We know it. So when I knew, oh, come on. We know sometimes you guys shouldn't act as if we don't know the UK is Canada. That is why the prince is there, right? Come on. You all pay allegiance to the king. So the UK and Canada is basically the same country. He's been speaking to Theodore Roosevelt. And you need to arrest him before he nukes you. One day he's going to sit down and be like, he can't fail. He can't go to jail because he knows what he has done. And in his own senile brain, he's already on diapers. The rot has begun on his hand. Everything keeps crumbling. In New York, rent is freezing for at least 2 years. As a capitalist, he's dying. He's speaking about how he could have been a very good communist. Imagine he can't be. So capitalism and neocolonization belongs in a category. And those are the systems of the old timeline. We are living in a new dimension, a new timeline. And Earth, Mother Gaia itself, my baby, has risen to where it needs to be. And we are all witnesses to greatness. Remember, the kingdom of Al-Kebulan is upon us. And in just 77 years, the Eiffel Tower and the Statue of Liberty will cease to have viewers. I said we are going back to 1877 levels because of what you've done in Gaza and what you did in Iran. Nature is paying you guys back. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. I'm struggling with this order. I don't know why they want me go back. Every day getting format, so I dey back up. I know if you go back. Ochina me ba me kura me folder. I know if you go back. I know if you slow down. China we go back. Cause tell them they when I yehuda. Tintin grammar cinema come and yamine kura you move for days. Bema suro jago, yeah, just try can see my face. Me say my soda yella. I dey believe you go dey forever rain on shine. Say, man, won't get the bread up. Yeah. Rainy days are waiting, rainy days, but in a pocket, so my brenna. Yeah, my brenna. Yeah, my brenna. We dey do this shit forever. Yeah. Salute, Chichicha, happy 250 years to the United States of America. You created this reality for yourselves. What you've done in Gaza, what you've done around the world is coming back. But the world is civilized. You are the last people to civilize yourself. So please do. Because we are living in a different timeline. Okay, so today we've been doing a lot of geopolitics because of America's 250th anniversary. And look at what is the name? The debacle, the Freedom Concert, Freedom 250 State Fair. Look at how it turned out to be. You guys have been doing a lot of things around the world, and your consciousness was so low, you didn't care what you were doing outside of the United States. You don't even know anything about geography. Most Americans don't know anything apart from America. They don't know where Panama is, Venezuela is. They think Africa is one country. They don't know anything apart from being America. Their consciousness was so low. And now that CERN has shut down, emancipate yourselves from mental slavery and civilize yourselves. Zora Kwame Mamdani, keep up with the good work. Keep up being you. Remember, it's all about legacy purposes. And make them know that the immigrant was the one that brought the civilization. Look at Balagoon, for instance. Without Balagoon, although he had a red card, he's been on the forefront. Look at the circumstances for him being a United States citizen. So if Donald Trump is trying to take that same rights, that law away, he is from Germany and Scotland. Why is he there? It's the same law that brought him there. Come on, United States of America. Happy 250 years. And I hope you civilize yourselves. Your consciousness is too low. Raise it up. It is time. We are living in a different timeline. Now the third dimension, we've ascended. We collectively, we've all ascended beyond the third dimension. So now we know why we are here, and we are going to enjoy each other, different cultures. Traveling won't become a problem. Now, what is the essence of living this mortal life? If you and I can build legacies, remember who you are. Remember your history has been colonized too. But the real history is in your DNA. So remember who you are, and then you will know. You don't need to learn. You will know. Knowing thyself is the most important way of overcoming what was happening to you guys. So the heat waves in Europe in 2003, over 70 people died of melanoma in just 16 days. And I said, you brought this upon yourself by supporting the genocide in Gaza. And the all is mind, the universe is mental. Happy 250 years. Kevin, I said, move back to Ghana. I throw people for Chenchehini Kevin Taylor. I salute you, my brother. I'm sending you love from Accra, Ghana. When you come back, we need to embark on some journey, right? And then we have a lot of things to talk about too. So when you come to Ghana, check up on your boy, man. I will tag you in this video. I love you guys so much. We call a spade, and we don't call it a dagger. Yen nara yen assassini e yabo den de ma yen. Moja no ma yen nananom hwe gudi to o ma yen no drew me and won so say nia yen ye bi nto aso. Of course, flooding Ibaye, I'm so happy His Excellency John Dramani Mahama had a bird's eye overview of the problem. And it's only an idiot who doesn't know that having a bird's eye overview of a situation gives you the broader picture than walking in mud. Where was this man the last 8 years? Look at what has happened to Alajo, Chado, Komo Benim, Ona, Nkenna Bwe Ahu. Ni adote otinto se pe manche. Ni takite ko churuga manche. Ke God Traditional Council. Kenya mi me game fe ni nyayo God dangbe. Fe no neba gamashi our greater Accra be wonna. Waka bleku me ba ne ba kuma waka aka wo chobulu ke tabo man. Bi ane ganyo e kaje boxing e fe. Bi ane echon wolenyo. We can be more than that. We are more than that. We are pyramid builders. So when you power, you know, when we are in her colonization, when we are part of me, time ni a translate Ghana Bible and me Ghana hekobe colonization agency ya wono. E wo be won na ni when you power, you know, be won na be ni won man fe man fe tan ima na call yo ima kokojo yo ima yeli yo ima lafa yo. When you find nyabaya suku, what can nyabaya suku? In the all is mind, the universe is mental. In Kenya, reality and in create omo ni me 3D delay me. In Kenya obonguma na no Bediako-Poku, Bediako wodo 2 million nyonyam. Mi Bediako ne deda. Intia epie hunameni. Mediko ne ewedi nkunim dedawo. Shout outs and as a me fan chia nkoma me man aguna man hene. Me na na obri konfo anoche buachi autosum yenu. Daddy waba yama watena se. I was say aguna no metro black letter amao. Now so enye ha na metro black letter no. A special edition on Omain Kron Ghana na metro black letter ama me aguna my hene. So it's been a pleasure having you on Uncensored Friday. Happy 250 years to the United States of America. Chichicha. Salute.